Till now we understood how to prepare trading account, P&L account, and we understood how to arrive at the net profit. Now the next step is to prepare P&L appropriation account, that is profit and loss appropriation account. So here it is not the actual expenses we are booking here, it is just whatever the profits the owner or the proprietor or the partners who are the owners of the business, how they will utilize that profits and how they will be allocating it for what purpose, how they are planning that profits to be utilized. That presentation will be shown in profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss appropriation account pro forma or format is given here. So profit and loss appropriation account for the year ended, it is this, whatever it is, the date, debit, credit. So it will be, now we have the profits in the hand, which we have got from the P&L account. So we have brought that profits down here. So from P&L account, we brought the net profit down here. And that profit, how we are appropriating it. If it is a company, private limited company, they have to give out the dividends. So dividends, whole amount may they not be give it as dividend. Some amount of profit they may keep back and they will put it in the reserve. So transfer to reserve. And some surplus, it will be kept in the same form in the P&L account. So the balance carried down. Okay. So this will be, P&L appropriation is just like a breakup of net profit, how it has been utilized, where it has been transferred, whether how much amount of dividend is been given. That picture we get from the P&L appropriation account. So this you will be finding for other than companies, because the companies format doesn't include P&L appropriation account. Okay. So you will find, we'll do the illustration. So illustration 8, page number 185, study material, financial accounting. X, Y and Z are three partners sharing profit and losses equally. Their capital as on 1st April 2012 were X 80,000, Y 60,000, Z 50,000. They mutually agreed on the following points as per partnership deed. Interest on capital to be allowed 5% per annum. X to be received a salary of 500 per month. Y to be received a commission of 4% on net profit after charging such commission. After charging all other items, 10% of the net profit to be transferred to general reserve. Profit from P&L account amounted to 66,720. Prepare a P&L appropriation account for the year ended 31st March 2013. So we will start in the books of XYZ Limited, P&L appropriation account for the year ended 31st March 2013. So first we have to bring the profits from P&L account to P&L appropriation. So they have given here the profits 66,720. So we will tell by P&L 66,720. On the credit side it will be, because profits will come on the credit side. It's an income. It's a profit. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gain. Gains it is, right? Next. Now how we have appropriation of this profits made? We have thought, what is as per the partnership date, they have said interest on capital should be given to the partners. So what is their capital? 80, 60, 50 for XYZ. So can I say X is 80,000, Y is 60,000 and Z is 50,000. These are their capitals, but we have to give interest on it. So 5%, 5% and 5% per annum, whole year. The business has been running for the whole year because they have said it is the capital is on 1st April 2012 and you have to make books for 31st March 2013. So it's clear for whole 12 months the business has run. So whole years interest on capital will be giving. So 5% on 80,000 is 4,000, 5% on 60,000 is 3,000, 5% on 50,000 is 2,500. So we got the total interest on capital as 9,500. Second, X to be received a salary of 500 per month. So 500 into 12, 6,000. Now whatever the nature we are giving, that will be the name. Like to interest on capital, to salary to X. Next, Y to be received a commission of 4% on net profit after charging such commission. Okay, so now what they mean to say, like if net profit after charging such commission, on that 4% we have to apply. So can I say net profit after commission is 100? Assume. Okay, assume net profit after commission is rupees 100. Okay, on that 4% we have to do. So that will be his commission. It will be 4. Right? 4% on 100 is 4 rupees. So can I say before commission, it should be net profit before commission should be 100 plus 4, 104. Okay. Now we have the figure 66,720. From that our interest on capital went off and salary went off. So what is the net figure they have given here? 66,720 minus 15,500. What is 15,500? It's nothing but 9,500 plus 6,000. So they have reduced this both and they have said from net profit, if I remove interest on capital and salary, my net profit before charging Y's commission is 51,220. Means this is nothing but 104 which we are saying in this case. Okay. And we have to apply 4% on this. So how we will calculate? We'll do 4 divided by 104 into 51,220. Understanding? It's like saying like this, that net profit before commission and commission. When my commission is 4 rupees, that time my net profit before commission is 104. If my net profit before commission is 51,220, what should be my commission? So if we do cross multiply, it is like this: 51,220 multiply by 4. It's like 51,220 multiply by 4 divided by 104. This is what they have done here. Okay. So we got the figure of 1,970. So we understood that Y's commission is 1,970. So we'll book 1,970 as his commission. Okay. So after reducing commission, what we get is 49,250. So next is what? After charging all other items, 10% of the net profit to be transferred to general reserve. So after charging all this means on 49,250, 10% should be going to general reserve. So 10% of that, 10% of 49,250 will go to general reserve. Okay. That also done. After that what? They have not said anything. They have said the partners will share profits equally. Means everything we have done as per their deed. All the adjustments of the deed we have done. So now we will close the ledger. So we will close the P&L ledger. And we are finding that credit side is heavier and debit side is having a balancing figure of 44,325, which will be distributed to XYZ equally. Means 1:1:1. Okay. Which they have done here. Okay. So P&L appropriation is always that adjustments which is within the business, within the partners, within the owners, within the business, whatever the net profit adjustments are made, that it will be reflecting in P&L appropriation account.